Good afternoon. Sorry I'm late. However, I'm just getting in from the hospital. I currently have pneumonia along with some issues with the big C. But the good thing is, I'm here and I made it. Once again, I'd like to welcome you. My name is Jerry Sidnor Lee. I'm currently a student at IEDT Online, taking a course in interpersonal communications. Today's topic is the educational benefits of including students with developmental disabilities in the general ed population. An old Chinese proverb that I live by states that, "Tell me and I'll forget, show me and I will remember, involve me and I will understand." And that's how I feel about special needs children in inclusion classes. I'm here today for you to remember this information I share, as well as understand it. And hopefully you will do some more research and implement these positive points and be a positive force in order to enhance the future education of our students, as well as to promote better citizenship globally. Children globally have developmental issues, socially, emotionally, and behaviorally as well. People often get the terms education and teaching confused. To educate someone is to develop and cultivate them. To teach someone is to guide, to show how, or to make the person know the consequences of various actions. Therefore, education is more than just instructing students in an academic setting, while at the same time, teaching is more than standing up in front of the room reading from a book or a PowerPoint slide. Students encompass much more from the delivery of instruction through diverse methods. Games, board games, computer technology activities, just social communication with another peer student helps these students progress and gain more knowledge than reading from a generalized textbook. Today's educational system should place their focus on developing the student as a whole and to cultivate all of their skills, as well as our educational institutions should provide students with opportunities to discover, model, experience, and learn consequences as well. These aspects of teaching, learning, should be true for all populations of learners, both students with exceptionalities and regular matriculating students. Students with exceptionalities often struggle with social, emotional, communicative, motor, and behavioral development. However, this should not hinder them from becoming a good, qualified citizen in America. What is inclusion? A lot of people don't realize what inclusion entails. Inclusion is a part of a much larger picture than just placing a student in a regular classroom within a school. It is being included in life and participating using one's abilities in day-to-day activities as a member of the community. Human beings, regardless if they happen to have a disability or not, have basic needs that must be met in order to feel fulfilled. Excuse me. Having meaning and purpose to what you do, who you are, provides inspiration for you to strive for higher achieving goals. I've been working with children with a wide array of disabilities for the past 15 years. I have noticed from taking them out into the community on community work-based activities, from taking them to regular matriculating classrooms, and from even taking some of the kids to dances. It has built their self-esteem higher than their parents ever thought it would be. It has also allowed them to become achievers academically. I have had students that I have paired off with their peers in regular classes, and they work together on projects or classroom activities. Number one, it enhances the knowledge and also reinforces the knowledge of the regular matriculating student, as well as reinforces what the special needs child has been taught. There have been several times that I have noticed that my students, with their diverse special needs, have been the highest scorers on tests given in the whole grade level. Yay for me. I loved it. My heart almost jumped out of my chest. But how did they get there? They got there from me coming home in the evenings, building PowerPoints, building games on the computer, building and laminating hands-on games that dealt with the curriculum and the instruction that they were supposed to be receiving at that time. The games allowed both sides of the students to play them together. Sometimes they play them on teams. Other times they play them individually. But it has enhanced the instruction, the knowledge, and the remembrance of what these students actually needed to know. Over 10 years ago, I placed some students in jobs within the community that I had worked with. I go visit these students at least twice a month. And guess what? They are still maintaining their jobs. And their supervisors said they couldn't have gotten better skilled employees, more loyal employees, and harder workers. I think that is absolutely wonderful. While many people sit back and think that these kids are quote-unquote mentally retarded, they're unable to function within a regular society. Some people even come up to me and say they should be institutionalized. This is far from the truth. When God takes one skill away from you, He gives you gifts of many others that exceed the normal, quote-unquote, normal person in society. Believe me, I know. I've seen it. So, in putting these students, together in the classroom, it also allows for the teachers to interact. Prior to inclusion, special needs teachers stayed in their room and regular matriculating teachers stayed in their rooms. And never did the two meet except for at faculty meetings, and they barely knew each other's names. Now with inclusion, the special needs teacher can educate the regular matriculating teacher, and the regular matriculating teacher can teach the special needs teacher. It's a wonderful thing. If people work together properly, it can be an all-inclusive, outstanding, extremely rewarding experience for both the instructors and the students as well. Now, there are many activities that people don't know about that will help these children. I've also noticed that children with disabilities are very high on technology. I'm currently working with one autistic student who, when the computers go down in the school and the Promethean boards go down, the teachers come looking for my little autistic student to fix their technology because he can fix it faster and better than our actual IT people. Now, isn't that phenomenal? So don't put things to the side that can be done today. Our society needs help. Our educational systems need help. Every day you see educational systems on the news, cutting funds, teachers laid off, schools closing, furlough days, etc. But America is already behind the other foreign countries. So if it takes just our physical being and what we can give in that manner when funds are not allocated for certain programs, then that's what we need to do. Again, I would like to say, if you tell me something, I might forget. If you show me something, I'll remember. But if you include me in what you're doing and make me feel a part of society, loved, appreciated, and respected, I will understand. And that's how my children feel today. Thank you for coming, and have a great afternoon.